Hello, everybody, and welcome to Comedy Cellar Tuesdays with Dave Juskow and Mike Suarez. So nice to be back. It has been 3 weeks since our first show for the season in the studio. I can see the chat room already buzzing with Marcy, and a week late. So nice to see everybody. What a great day it is. It's a beautiful day here in New York, almost Rocktober 1st. But it is now just September 30th. So we await a very good month. I think it's Dave Juskow's favorite month of the year. Just this time of the year, September, October, November, December. It's the only time to live here. Otherwise, I want to die. So I just welcome everybody to the show. It's going to be a great day. I got the best show planned for you today with the best guest. So let's bring her in now. You guys all remember the great Molly Heckerling, everybody. Yes, we love having Molly in. She's incredible.
I love the great Molly Heckerling. That makes me sound like I'm either a magician or a military tyrant.
Well, I think you're both. And no, look at Marcy. She's already really excited. The exclamation points.
Hi, Marcy.
How do you pronounce Venafito? Hello. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing it right. I'm just saying hello to everybody. You look great. Congratulations on the big school year. You know, your house looks like a sitcom set right now when I'm looking, because it's pink and green, and it just looks like nobody actually lives there. You just record from here.
That's what I was going for. You know, I came in, I painted the walls pastel colors, and I still haven't unpacked a single box. So it's sort of just like a place where squatters live and do podcasts.
Brilliant. Yes, unfortunately, still in Vermont. Every time she calls me, oh, we're coming in. She never has time for me. She doesn't have time for us to be live in studio.
I'm sorry.
This is all Molly's fault. I mean, we begged.
I feel like every time I come into town, some catastrophe hits, like my grandmother dies or my friend's mother dies, or just like I'm the harbinger.
You appear in court or something, and right, exactly. There's always something going on. I don't know what it is with you. You seem to be a very nice, kind person, as your mother. But you got a lot of nonsense happening. It's not all bad stuff. It's just like a lot of action.
It's a lot of action. Yeah, it feels like it feels like the myth of Cassandra thing, where it's like something terrible is gonna happen, no one believes me, and then terrible shit happens, and I'm like, I told you so.
So you understand about the pitfalls of being Hebrew.
Yes, exactly.
Mike doesn't get it. He doesn't know how that works. That's the problem.
I think the Jewish outlook on God, or at least my personal outlook on God, is that he exists, but he has the most ironic sense of humor you could ever imagine.
That's all I think about. That's all I think about. I know his joke for me is to keep me alive. I'm going to outlive everyone I know, but I'll be poor. That's the gag. Watching all my friends make so much money. That's the gag. That's what he set up for me. I did something in my past life. I always think I was Hitler in my past life, because this would be a really wonderful punishment where you can't achieve, but you watch everybody achieve stuff. It's an ironic punishment. The putting a pineapple up his ass every day in hell is too obvious. That's in the Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah, that seems like an easy getaway for someone like Hitler. Yeah, it's like you wanted the fame too much, and now you have to be fame adjacent for. Maybe that's me too, where it's like you don't get to, enjoy the fruits, but you're just close enough to know what you're missing.
Fortunately, we're good people, and we do at this point at least enjoy the accolades for others. A lot of people say, "Oh, are you jealous?" And I'm like, not anymore. Like now I'm okay with everybody, but
I could be happy for my friends and still be a terrible person. The only time it really pissed me off, I think, is when it happens to people are shitheads. And then you have to sort of just like grit your teeth until everyone else realizes that person's a shithead too.
That's true. Although sometimes it doesn't bother me if somebody, like, for instance, Jay Moore, I always think is a good example. I don't know if you know him.
I do. I mean, I don't know him, but I know his comedy.
He got to a very big level of success, being in Jerry Maguire and things like that. And which he plays, a shithead in that movie. But he's always been like that. So I've always liked him because and he's always like, oh, I'm going to surpass you motherfuckers. Like when he was just starting out. And so I like the consistency. And if you were that way at the beginning, Chevy Chase was like that. So how can you be mad at him now? Because now he's just not funny anymore. So that's a problem. But yeah, he's a dick. But he's always been a dick. That's why we liked him. So
I can see that. The lovable dick, the adorable hubris.
He wasn't even adorable or lovable. I don't know why. I guess girls liked him because he was a dick, and he was good looking. Guys liked him because he was a dick and funny. But now, not being funny, no one likes him, and he's a little rude and disrespectful.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen his recent stuff. I remember, back in the day, he had a special and he did this great bit on antidepressants.
And about the special from the 70s?
Is it from the 70s? I thought it was from like the 90s or 2000s, but I'm known for getting my decades mixed up.
Well, he only had one television special. It was in the 70s, and it was, it was great, even though it was great, and it wasn't great at the same time, but he was great, so it doesn't matter.
Jay Moore's that old to have a special in the 70s?
No, sorry, I thought we were talking about Chevy.
No, I've never seen Chevy. I avoid Chevy like the plague just because
Jay Moore is not that old to have.
No. I was thinking Jay Moore, like, maybe same goes for Chevy. It's like, they're funny enough, they're brash. And when they were young, they had that vibe of like, yeah, I know I'm good looking, but I'm also the right amount of bald to not intimidate my peers. So I guess
I don't think Jay ever felt that way.
No.
No, but everything you said is similar for the two of them.
Yeah.
But again, yeah, whatever. But Chevy was so funny. Happy New Year, Barry. Thank you, and Happy New Year to you, Molly. I don't know. I don't think I told you this. We did not a benefit. We did a album release party for Gilbert Gottfried. He never had an album, so they put one out posthumously. So we had a big thing at the Hard Rock Hotel last April, so it wasn't even a year ago. And Chevy was there, and he was annoying. And Judy Gold just goes, "Shut up, Chevy!" And it was really funny because I'm sure couldn't imagine when we were watching him growing up in all these movies that she would ever say, "Shut up, Chevy!" Like to him in person one day, and it was really funny. He was in the front row, and he's always got to be the center of attention. But
he was at Harold's funeral, and
well, that makes sense. Well, they didn't get along at all, right? Didn't they have trouble?
They, I think they got along well enough.
He didn't get along with Bill.
Bill was
towards the end. No, we had your dad.
Anyway, but Chevy was funny at the funeral because it's the same vibe. Like he wants to sit in the front row, and it's like you're not the family, or like he's just sort of sometimes I also get like spectrum vibes from him too because I'm that way. So it's sort of like you're wandering around, you kind of don't know what to do with yourself. You're in the way. You're being awkward. Like, I love that Judy Gold told him to shut up. I love that. Really I love Judy Gold. I love that sort of like body. It's like Susie Essman too. It's just that quality of like, I don't give a shit who you are. Shut the fuck up.
I don't know whether Susie Essman would do that out of character because she's not that kind of person. Judy is always that type of person, all the time. Okay. Susie's the sweetest person you could ever meet. When she's not being her character.
I didn't know that was a character. I was kind of hoping that was
a character. No, she's so sweet.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
That makes me happy to hear because she's so funny.
So funny. That's a character. So, you were just you said something about the funeral. But Chevy and your dad go back so far that even though he wasn't family, he is family. Like he knew your dad before you guys did, or your mom.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I wasn't.
He is family.
Yeah, no, for sure. They go back farther than I do, certainly, and knew each other better. It was just sort of funny, as a bystander to observe. When you're observing the dynamics during a funeral, sure. and it becomes this whole other thing that almost has nothing to do with the person who died. Because it's just all the antics of everyone who knew them and had all these different relationships to them. And And also people have a way of pulling focus at a funeral with their own drama.
Oh yeah, that's why I love funerals like that.
Oh God, it's like
my
people won't even let you die in peace.
No, that's why I enjoy funerals so much. I've never had a bad time at one, not one. Hi, Aunt Judy. Wow, I wasn't sure what happened to you. You didn't make your picks last week, so I'm glad you're here. The funerals. Oh shit! I keep losing my train of thought because I guess I'm getting older. But crap! Now I don't remember. No, you didn't.
Tylenol, Dave.
My Aunt Judy threw me off because I hadn't heard from her in a long time. You didn't make your picks. I swear I made them for you. Sorry, it's for our football pool. So I hadn't spoken to her in a week, and now this is where I speak to her all the time. But as a matter of fact, I took my cousin Lori to see Jeff Ross's show, which I would have taken you because I was trying to bring everybody that would like it to Jeff's last show taping for Netflix, Take a Banana for the Ride, because she invented Birthright. So I knew she would like it very much, and she did.
That's good.
We're talking about Aunt Judy. That's why
you're going to take a banana to Israel.
Oh, there's Barry goes, right. Plus funerals are a great place to pick up chicks. That's right, Barry. It's incredible. But yeah, I've never had a bad time at one because we like the drama. That's what it was. My uncle died and we liked him. My sister and I liked him. We went, and his sister, who was, 80 or 90, started screaming and yelling, "These people don't even know anything." She made a scene. And my sister and I were like, "This is the best funeral ever." So we enjoy that kind of stuff.
I like that. If you're going to cause drama at a funeral, go big or go home, because, the ones I attend are usually like, the pick a little, talk a little women over here, just like, oh, well, so-and-so said that. And then Judy did this. And then that was like, I was the one who was always blah, blah, blah. And it's like, who fucking cares?
Yeah. No, I love the drama.
Yeah.
So just a couple things before we move on. You've probably heard the devastating news of Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman splitting up. Everybody's talking about it, and everybody's upset by it. I just had to bring it up today.
God, first Charlie Kirk and now this.
I know, right?
My day-to-day, this is going to make all the difference.
Yeah, I didn't like that relationship anyway, so I'm good with it. Also, I don't know whether you did hear who's going to be at the Super Bowl halftime show this year. Have you heard this? They announced it Sunday night. Bad Bunny.
Okay.
Bad Bunny, who refuses to play in the United States on his current tour in protest, which is fine, to Trump's immigration policies and ICE enforcement. But apparently, if the money's okay, he's all in. So
that's funny to me. Yeah, that reminds me of the comedians who are like, what about freedom of speech? And then they all go to Saudi Arabia and like,
that is what's happening this very minute. Yes, major. The money talks and bullshit walks. And wow, that's.
I turned 40 recently, and I feel like in September. So I feel like
I don't even have a wrinkle.
All the wrinkles are in my heart. But I'm just sort of like, I've probably screwed myself out of so many gigs or relationships by just thinking that I don't want to die on any hills anymore. I just want to sit on the hill, smoke my weed, and be like, that's a shame. Like, I don't know. So I can't judge these successful working comedians for going and doing a gig and taking the money, because it's like, no one's offering me shit. So what?
Right. I know. I don't know what I mean, it could be 7 figures that they're offering each one. That's a tough thing to turn down. But you figure somebody like Jessica Curson, who I love, who's a woman, who's Jewish and a lesbian, and a gay, in that climate, it's like, come on, this is not going to end well for you. I think they hate women, they hate gays, they hate Jews. They're tolerating Jews now, I think, while Trump is in office. But the other two, they will not forgive. A woman over in Saudi Arabia doesn't have a lot of choices in her life.
No, she could be sitting there thinking Jessica Kirson is hot as hell, and what is she gonna do about it?
Yeah. But whatever. These are our friends. What are we supposed to do? And so anyway, let me just get to the football stuff, and then I have an incredible game to play with you that I put a lot of time and effort into, and I think you will love it. If you don't love it, there's something wrong with you.
Okay.
Because that's what we do now. We play these games. You'll like it. Anyway, Mike, I am going to share my. Wait, what do I have to do first? I get confused. Let me put up this picture.
Wait, we're doing football stuff?
Yeah. Okay. Can you see this, Mike?
Yes, we can.
Everybody can see this. Okay. We're just going backwards a little bit. We haven't been on the air for a while. These are the week 2 results. Mike and you guys did pretty good. Me and Nick shit the bed. And that is just the week 2. So I'm going to get rid of that. Do I have to unshare it so I can go to another photo? Oh, no, wait, here. Oh, there we go. Everybody can see that. That's week 3. That was Sarah's picks. That particular time, that's the slot you'll be in, Molly, the celebrity top 5. So that one I went 5-0.
Nice.
Even the Jets hooked me up that time. Everybody did good except Mike. He should be in red. I messed up there. He's 2-3.
No problem.
Sarah went 4-1. You guys are Marcy is our picker when we're off. Went 4-1. And but Mike is still winning. And then finally this past week, what did I do here? I don't know where I guess I messed up, but I don't know. I just did this today. I guess I messed it up. But I only got 2 and Marcy got 2. Mike and Alon did incredible with 4. I was at that Giants game where they won. I guess I must have picked the Giants. I did. I can't believe they won, and Kansas City beat the crap out of Baltimore. The Green Bay Dallas game ended in a tie. I went to bed. I was exhausted because I went to the game early. I was at Jeff's show the night before. Then I went to the game and then went to bed at like 11. And I never thought that game would end in a 40-40 tie. That's insane, right? And then last night, the Jets suck. So they let me down, but Mike and Elon were smart. So right now, Mike is winning. The celebrity pickers are next, along with you guys, and I stink. So I'm going to close this out. I'm going to stop sharing, which I did, and now I'm going to reshare and move to where we're going to make our picks.
What does the Ghostbusters symbol represent?
That means you got it wrong.
Oh, okay.
Molly, please. I don't know what you know about Ghostbusters, but it was a very popular movie.
I thought maybe it was like, I don't know, the game was rained out or,
No, I just used that as you didn't win. We don't want no ghosts. I was just going to do the thing and the slash, but the ghosts seem more fun.
The ghost is fun.
Of John Belushi seem more fun. Mike, can you... I have it up now.
Here we go.
You can see it, Molly?
Mm-hmm.
All right. We're just picking 5 games. We're back. This is super fun. You see who we have representing the San Francisco 49ers. It's Paul Lynn, everybody. Because he might be a little effeminate over there. And, of course, Jack Nicholson for the L.A. Rams, of course. So the Rams are favored by 5.5 against the 49ers. The Rams played great. Last week beat the Colts, the undefeated Colts, but I am going to go with the underdog San Francisco 49ers. I have no idea what their story is. I know they're missing a lot of players. I don't care. I'm just taking the 5.5 points. Molly, why don't you go next?
I feel like if Paul Lynde was alive today, he would say something like, well, I'm sure San Francisco would love to get rammed by Jack Nicholson. So
nice.
I will also go with San Francisco.
You're going to go San Francisco as well. That was an excellent Paul Lynde and a perfect thing he would say. Mike?
Well, that sold me, Molly. Yeah.
So you're going San Francisco too?
Oh yeah. How can I not after that?
Exactly. I don't see. What is the chat room saying? I can't see.
No one said anything yet.
No one said anything yet. We'll move on from that. We'll pick them up later. Then we have J.R. Ewing, of course, representing Dallas, and the little kid from Elf representing the Jets. I don't know whether you know that. Well, I know you know the movie, but he's always wearing a Jets shirt. Makes me so happy. An old Wayne Corbett jersey. So nobody ever points that out in the movie. Looks like the chat room's going to San Francisco, right, Mike?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Dallas versus the Jets. I'm picking Dallas all the way. Jets they suck. I hope they win, but right now, yipes. Molly, what do you think?
So again, I know nothing about sports, but I've watched enough Curb Your Enthusiasm to know that Bobby Slayton's character committed suicide because the Jets wouldn't stop letting him down. So I'm gonna have to go against the Jets.
Smart. That's exactly right. Wasn't that the funniest thing? That was the last season, right? Or the season before?
Yeah,
that was so funny. It's a good way to do it. They were on last night, and I was at a bar watching, and I told Chris Murphy, I said, "Let's go." He goes, "You don't want to see the fourth quarter?" I'm like, "Why? We know how it's going to end." And I was completely right. No, he doesn't care. He likes the Giants. But he just we go out every Monday night. So it just happened. The Jet usually will stay for the whole game when the Jets are playing. But I'm like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. We finished I had 24 wings. I ate 22 and 2 cheese egg rolls, cheesesteak egg rolls. I ate 22 of the way because now they're $1 wings. So they're really cheap again. So I've been ordering 18. You have to order in 6s, 18 hot and 6 hot and 18 medium. They're delicious.
This is like a fractions exercise.
It's very difficult. I had a lot of trouble ordering it because I was really high, which is why I was able to eat 22 wings. Mike, your thoughts?
Oh, Cowboys.
Yeah. And I am assuming everybody's picking Cowboys.
The only person who's spoken up is K. Dot, and he's saying the Jets.
Oh, I like it. I'll choose it. Thank you, K. Dot. And now, of course, we have, do you know why Robin Williams is posted for Denver? Molly?
I do not.
That is where Mork and Mindy took place.
Oh my goodness.
And do you understand why there's a picture of Sylvester Stallone with the Eagles? That is where Rocky took place.
Oh, okay.
In Philadelphia.
I've never seen Rocky. So many people want to smack me across the face because I've never seen
Mike,
Rocky.
can you cancel her camera and we're going to restart the show? Molly, I'm just going to, now I never complain about anybody who hasn't seen anything because I was that way too. Like I only saw The Big Lebowski a month ago and everybody gets on my case. When I was growing up, you haven't seen The Godfather? So when the kids in my class haven't seen something, I don't get upset. I'm like, oh, you'll like it because there was a whole bunch of movies I didn't see until 20 years later. But I am recommending that first Rocky because it is extraordinary. And especially when you're watching it, just picture, this guy taking a chance and the studio taking a chance on this guy who bought them a script and, just picture all that and how wonderful it really is and how good he is in it. And then you'll want to be amazed by Rocky 3 and 4 because that never happens where the third and fourth in a franchise are good. And some people might tell you Rocky 4 is their favorite, and that just doesn't happen, and that's a miracle.
Which is the one with the robots?
That's the fourth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Paulie. But it's terrific. And the fact that this guy also had another franchise named after him in Rambo, Sylvester Stallone is the shit. I just thank you, Marcy. I don't know whether I told you my friend Vincent was friendly with Sylvester Stallone and his girlfriend at the time who worked across the street from where we used to own this bar. And he would come in. He's like, Vincent, you want to come to fights with me? I've told this story on my podcast recently. I just found that out about 6 months ago. You come to the fights with me. This fight's going to be at the Garden. Come with me. And Vincent's like, okay. And then it turned out the fight, it was supposed to be, I think, Sonny Liston. He was the champion. His person who was supposed to fight was out. So they got an underdog guy. And he's like, I'm still going to go. And he's like, I don't want to go anymore. And when he came back from that fight, because the underdog either won or did really well, he goes, listen, I got my screenplay idea. I got it. I figured it out. And he's like, yeah, good luck with that, jerk off. And then 3 months later, his girlfriend comes in and says, hey, we just wanted to say goodbye. We're leaving for California. We're going to give the script a try. We're going to see what we can do with it. And, I love stories like that. So
I do too. Yeah.
Vincent, well, at least that's what I do. I don't know if you saw Sarah's podcast last week when I was on. She put out a clip where I had the same story with the Blue Man Group telling me their plans when I first met them, when they weren't the Blue Man Group. My friend just told me more about it because I guess he was there too. They had their Bible and a notebook of their plan. I remember looking through it. I'm like, guys, I'm going to stop you right. I'm going to do you a favor. This is fucking horrible. This is going nowhere. You're going to waste your time, your effort, your money. I would pack it up. So
you were anti-Blue Man Group.
You're welcome, America. Only because I didn't know when I saw it. I'm like, this is fantastic. I couldn't figure it out from the notebooks they had, like the Bible they had, with all the pictures. I'm like, guys, this is fucking stupid. What's the script? There is no script. There's no dialogue.
I'm having like the worst joke pop into my head where it's like, yeah, they weren't doing so great with the minstrel show, so they decided to go blue.
That's brilliant.
Let's try this another way.
You got to get back up here. You got to get back up to the city. Do this comedy. That's great. Damn. All right, let's go back to football because nobody will top that.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick the Eagles minus 4.5 points against the Denver Broncos. Mike, why don't you go first this time?
They're playing in Philly.
In Philly.
I'll go with the Eagles.
The Eagles are undefeated, Molly, and the Broncos are just okay.
I want to go with the Broncos.
All right, good.
I'm going to go against the green on this one because I love Robin Williams and I like an underdog.
Okay, that's exactly correct. That's the moral of the story. Mike, what is everybody else picking in the chat?
They haven't yet.
All right. So we have George Washington for the Washington Commanders. And then, because the Chargers moved to Los Angeles, I have Tony Roberts going, we need a medium-sized chuckle here. Come to California. Thank you. You get it. So no one else gets that. It's from Annie Hall.
Twins, Max.
Twins, Max. 16-year-old. Can you imagine the multiple possibilities of that? Are we driving through plutonium? It keeps out the alpha rays. You don't get old. I did Shakespeare in the Park, Max. Two thugs for my leotards. This one I'm taking the Chargers. That's against the Washington Commanders. Mike?
Chargers. Well, no, wait. Commanders.
I'm not sure if their quarterback is playing, Mike. I'm not positive, so I don't know.
Oh, well, it'll be a fun surprise.
All right. Molly, what do you think?
I'll go with the Chargers.
Another game in Los Angeles. I had Judy's picking the Commanders because our cousin owns the Commanders, so she's always on the Commander. I found that is true. He definitely owns the Commanders. And Marcy says the Eagles, so we'll go back to that. And finally, the Monday night game this week, Taylor Swift's Kansas City Chiefs against Harry Potter's Jacksonville Jaguars. I put Harry Potter because the Jaguars, everybody thinks they're moving to London. They play like 3 games a year there, so that is in fact, the deed. I have no issues whatsoever, even though the Jaguars play terrific picking. Now they're back, the Kansas City Chiefs. Molly, you go first this time. The Florida Jaguars or the Kansas City Chiefs?
Tough call.
It is a tough call.
I think I'll go with the Chiefs.
It's the smart move. The Jaguars are very spotty. They won in San Francisco last week, but Kansas City's been playing bad, but they're back now. They've won 2 in a row. Mike?
Oh, Casey.
And I see Aunt Judy picking Casey. Any other takers? Anybody picking the Jags? F and G. All right, so we'll go all Kansas City, and that is the picks for Week 5 in the 2025 season. So, yes, stop sharing and go down. Now, the most important part of the show. If you remember last year, you helped me with this. It is called our Mr. Pick. I have the unopened package of cards right here, completely unopened. And last week was our first week, or 3 weeks ago. Nick Griffin picked the Cowboys, and goddamn Mike, remember?
Mhm.
I texted Mike, why does it always have to come down to the wire with the Mr. Pick? It is so frustrating. It's never an easy win. And the Cowboys won in overtime, but we won our first week. So, Molly Heckerling, daughter of two of the greatest directors of our time, and now one of the greatest comedians of all time, because that last joke was incredible. I'm going to snip open this pack because I have trouble opening it for some reason, even though none of our guests do. I wish I could have sent this to you, but I can't. I am opening it now. Molly Heckerling, would you kindly choose a number between 1 and 8?
Mecca Lecca Hi, Mecca Heiny Ho. 7.
7. I am going to open this pack of cards that are freshly open. I'm going to count all the cards from 1 to 7. Here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here it is. 7. I believe it is the Los Angeles Chargers.
Is that good?
Well, there's no good or bad. I think we all picked it. Who are they playing this week? We just had it up, Mike. Why don't I have that with me every time?
I don't know. You didn't pick them. So one of us didn't pick them.
But wait, who are they playing?
49ers getting rammed by the Chargers. That was the Rams. Sorry.
No. They're playing the Washington Commanders.
Yeah, that was the last.
So that is our pick this week. The Los Angeles Chargers to beat, unfortunately, Aunt Judy, the Washington Commanders in week 5. Week 5 in the NFL. That is Molly Heckerling and the Comedy Cellar pick. The Los Angeles Chargers. Put it in the books. It's a lock for this week, according to the Mr. Pick. All right. Well done, Molly. Well done. We didn't even have to go to the second pack of 3 in case there's an emergency.
Nice.
There was no movie. Aunt Judy says boo. But I'm sorry, there's nothing we can do. The Mr. Pick is never wrong, except apparently towards the end of the season. But at the beginning, it's always right. So well done. Boy, this show is great. Molly, yes, what were you going to say?
Was that the game? Was that
No.
Okay.
I'm not looking at anybody. I'm just pretending to look. There's nobody in my house.
Okay.
No. Are you excited for the game? Because it's awesome.
I am excited for the game.
All right, get excited because, okay, let me get everything set up on my end here as we start. And, okay, Mike, I am going to share my screen yet again. Okay, well, let me explain the game first. All right? This game, everybody, and don't shout out your answers. Let Molly guess. But you can't see the chat room anyway, right? So, Mike, don't put it up yet, until Molly guesses. This game is for Molly. It is, you have to guess the film, and it's I guess we call it My Two Dads. You have to guess the film that one of your dads was involved in some way, whether writing, directing, or acting in.
This is going to be depressing because all these films are going to be better than my whole existence. So I'm just.
Oh, how could you look at it that way? No, it's incredible that you're a part of it. It's so cool.
Oh yeah, they're all so.
And you have plans. So listen, yeah. I'm 20 years older than you, and I still have hope that everything is going to work out. And let alone, I've been doing a lot of fun stuff lately too, and it's all going to work out. You're so young and pretty. It's all going to work out too. Whatever is that you want to do. I know you've been working on stuff anyway, so don't be it like that. It's this is all great stuff and fun.
Oh, thank you. All right. Yes, I'm excited for this game.
There is audience participation. We're just not putting it on the screen until Molly guesses it. I promise this will be fun. So I'm giving clues that you have to guess, and they're really tough because I can't make them easy. So, Mike, I am now sharing my screen, and can you see who's up here?
That's Lisa Kudrow.
That's right. And remember, you have to guess what movie I am getting set up for that one of your dads has participated in.
Okay.
Does this help at all? Or this one?
It's Analyze This or Analyze That. She plays Billy Crystal's fiance.
With this guy?
No, not that guy.
That's Billy Crystal.
Oh, that is Billy Crystal. Damn, Billy.
It's Billy Crystal and soap. It's Billy Crystal and soap.
How Billy Crystal look like a more elegant woman than me in drag?
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Although he does look good there. Do you remember when he played one of the first homosexuals on TV in soap?
I never watched soap.
No, it was before your time, but that's what's so incredible that he was able to make an incredible career for himself, because that's when you know that what talent is. Because TV stars always had problems transitioning to movies. Talent will get you there every time, and he played a homosexual, the first homosexual on television that could have ruined his career back then in the 70s,
That's amazing. It looks like Doris Day.
Well, he's just dressed up. He didn't always dress up in drag. He was just, dressed as himself. But anyway, yes, Analyze This. Well done. You got it completely correct. And that's terrific. All right. Here we go to the next one. Did everybody get that, Mike? I don't know.
No one said anything.
No one said anything. All right. And there they are together. There is your dad with working on the set of either, as you said, Analyze This or Analyze That. All right. Here's the next one. Do you already know? What?
The Maestro.
The Maestro. What movie of your dad's had the Maestro in one of his movies?
Oh, no, I'm going to lose this one. And Neil's IMDb is probably 1,000,000 miles long.
How about this one? Does this help? The sheriff in My Cousin Vinny.
Oh, is that him? I'm going to go with Neil.
I know it is.
You are incorrect. But you got to guess the movie too.
I got to guess the movie too.
It is your father. Here's another clue. Mike, do you know?
Yeah.
I never saw. There are films of Harold's that I've never seen. I never saw Meatballs.
What about this? Does this help?
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, for sure. Animal House.
Right. Excellent. So
who did the Maestro play in Animal House?
Niedermeyer, I think. The villain.
Really?
Doug Niedermeyer. You're worthless and weak. Remember they used them in the Twisted Sister video too.
Kevin Bacon was like the henchman bully. He's not even like the main bully.
No, but that's why it's funny that Kevin Bacon is in it, because it was early and he didn't have a big part. Kevin Bacon's awesome.
I was just thinking, like, what having to do with Footloose did any of them?
Donald Sutherland on the roof.
We all got to see his ass. It was very perky.
Oh, yes. I mean, I've heard. That was the thing. How about this one? The German version of Animal House. American College. Un Film by John Landis.
I love that.
Isn't that funny? They're like, American College. Very funny. But there it is.
Yeah.
Harold Ramis right there, the inventor of Animal House. Very angry, actually, that he was not able to direct it. But
really?
Time. Yes, very upset.
I wonder if he begrudged Landis at all.
He did. He did.
All right.
Yes. Which is why he was never going to let that happen again. So, what about this one?
My goodness.
Where does this go? Why is there a picture from Grease 2 that has to deal with one of Molly's dads?
This reeks of Neil.
That is correct.
This reeks of Neil. Okay.
What about Wendy Jo Sperber?
That's quite a name.
Do you know what's happening here? He goes, "What the hell is this?" And then she goes, breakfast. It's from Back to the Future. But what's the point? How about this one?
Is that Tawny Katane?
It is.
Okay. Is it Real Genius?
No.
Bachelor Party. Bachelor Party.
Right.
Bachelor Party.
Right. You are. Screenplay right there by Neil Israel. Well done, Molly. You are doing terrific.
Patty Chayefsky would have been so proud of this remake.
Well, Patty Chayefsky and your dad were complete opposite ends of the Neil would be. Like, I think he wrote the exact opposite movies that Patty Chayefsky was talking about at the Oscars, saying, "What the hell is the matter with you people?"
Well, because the original Bachelor Party was Patty Chayefsky, and Neil had a poster of that in his office. And that next to the other Bachelor Party poster is like, how is this the same?
Well, actually, Neil directed this one as well.
Yes, I know he did.
Wait a second. What is the Patty Chayefsky Bachelor Party? I don't know that one.
The Patty Chayefsky Bachelor Party, I forget if it's like the 40s or the 50s, and it's a movie about a guy who's getting married, and his friends take him out for a wild night, and you know, slowly throughout the course of the night, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't want to get married. I don't want to get married. Oh, wait, my friends are all fucked up. I do want to get married.
I got to see that.
My relationship's not so bad.
All right. This is a tough one, a really tough one. What could the greatest musician of all time, Sammy Hagar, have to do with one of your fathers?
Is he one of my fathers?
No. But who knows? Actually, one of his songs is the title to something your dad had something to do with, one of your dads.
Sammy Hagar.
Here's another clue. John Vernon from Animal House, but it's not Animal House.
This feels like a trick question. This feels like a Neil movie.
Nope.
No? Harold?
Nope.
Okay.
It's Harold, but it's not his movie, but he's a participant. He is this alien right here. Do you know what the movie is?
I do not.
I saw it in the movie theaters when I was in high school. This is them snorting cocaine out in space.
Like Fritz the Cat or something?
No, it's called Heavy Metal.
Heavy Metal.
Yes.
I didn't know Harold was in Heavy Metal.
Yeah, all the SCTV guys are. That's why I went to see it. That's him and Eugene Levy, actually.
Oh my God.
There,
so
and John
funny.
Candy's in it. That's why I went to see it, and it was not what I expected. This was not your mother's cartoon, you know. Like, I was like, what?
I watched it once when I was a teenager, and I'm pretty sure we were high on acid.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
funny.
even think I was getting high back. I saw it when it came out, and I don't think I was getting high back then, and now I wish I was. Okay, here's the next one. This is a good one. I know you can't see it. It's the Tidy Bowl Man.
Is my dad the Tidy Bowl Man?
Yes, that's the big reveal today. It's our new show, like and Seinfeld, like it's it's more edgier, it's more fun. There's big reveals. We have a new format. No, this is the actual Tidy Bowl Man.
Okay.
Anybody know yet? He looks a little familiar. Mike, do you know?
Can't tell. It's a little fuzzy.
He looks like if
it's a little
Charles
fuzzy.
Grodin and Charles Rocket had a baby.
Anybody know this? Anybody know what's happening here? I did it on
No.
purpose.
I don't know what is happening here.
What about this? What about this?
Is that him too?
I'm making pictures of people you don't recognize, but they're all there. I can't say who they are yet because we're waiting.
I don't know who that is.
What about this guy here with Valerie Bertinelli?
This feels like an interrogation. What about this guy? You know him? Were you involved?
Well, you know this movie really well.
I know this movie really well.
It's one of the.
Oh, I know what it is. Yeah, sorry.
You got it?
Yeah.
Do you want to guess?
Me or her?
Mike, you can guess if she doesn't know.
I
yet.
don't want to guess.
It's Caddyshack, right?
It's Caddyshack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if we go back,
I didn't recognize the last guy.
Dr.
Boy,
Peeper.
I'm a disgrace to my.
This is Dr. Peepers. That's Dan Resin. That is Danny Miles O'Keefe, Danny Noonan.
Wow.
He's
God.
married to Bonnie Raitt.
Wow.
That's
Noonan.
Sarah Holcomb. She plays,
Oh,
yes, you replace the water, you turn out the butter. She's the biggest whore on Fifth Avenue, I'm told. She's a mess in real life.
that
And this
love
guy-
interest was so weird. Hoit, 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 you're fucking everybody else.
It was odd that she was also in Animal House too, but for some reason she put on this Irish accent. Nobody knew why.
Was she the one who was like, oh, by the way, I'm 13.
Yes.
Oh my God.
That's right.
I thought her family was supposed to be like Irish. That's why they had like 1 million kids or something.
No,
that was Danny's family.
That's Danny Noonan, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the weird part.
She's in Caddyshack talking about the potato famine that she.
It's my favorite part of Caddyshack, where it gets real. Okay, where's this going? Where is this going? Why is Batman involved with your father? Can you guess? Can you put the pieces together of why Margaret Qualley is also in this photo? Can you put the pieces together? I'll give you another hint. Star Wars, the Clone Wars. That's the hint.
I can't tell if I'm like failing at this game or if these are very schizophrenic clues.
They're very schizophrenic clues because it'd be too easy the opposite way. So I have to.
Too easy. Yes, you're right. I'm going with Neil and Dog with a Blog. I don't know why.
Wait a minute. Your father did Dog with a Blog? That's my favorite show.
Shut the fuck.
No, I swear to God, you should see how many podcasts I've had. You got Marcy Teller. I must have done like 10 podcasts on Dog with the Blog. It was my favorite show.
Course and Dog with a Blog.
I had no idea that was your. No wonder I liked it so much. It was so stupid. And anytime there's a dog with his paws on the computer, it's gonna work for me. I even Instagrammed the girl from the show. She's like, I love your show. And she wrote back. And then everybody's like, don't write to her again. I think she's 12. And I'm like, yeah, but the show's so funny. Anyway, all these added up, Batman, Margaret Qualley, and Clone Wars are to multiplicity.
Oh my God, multiplicity. Okay,
Michael
I only saw that
Keaton
once.
as Batman, Andy McDowell's daughter, and cloning.
Margaret Qualley, the positive example of a Nepo baby.
Yes, exactly.
Multiplicity was fun.
Yeah,
interesting. She just wanted him to build her a deck or something. And, there's 10 versions of him that can't get it together.
I've tried to watch it multiple times and I can't.
You need 10 more Dave Juskows to watch Multiplicity.
I guess maybe I just need to get high and just go for it. And certainly like all the actors involved. And I like your dad. And it was written by Lowell Gans and Babalu Mandel. I mean, everybody's Chris Miller. Look at and your dad wrote it. Chris Miller wrote Animal House. How could this be bad? So that's the weird part. Anyway, there they are on set. Michael Keaton, your dad, and Andy McDowell. I mean, I do wonder if there's. I when I was putting this together, I'm like, I hope she doesn't get it. I know you enjoy talking about your dad. I don't know whether it makes you feel bad. So in that sense, but if you're just saying you're upset with your own life because of the accomplishments, I don't feel bad about that.
Oh, but yeah, no, it's more that. I mean, there's always like wistfulness around family stuff a little bit, but not just because of Harold and I feel like my parents' least impressive accomplishment. So it's like if I had a Rotten Tomatoes score as a person, where would that land? I'd probably be like, between Bedazzled and Loser with Mina Suvari.
That one. That's funny. Okay. Yep.
Okay. I mean, that's from Ace Ventura.
That is correct. That is
Sean Young.
That's right.
Okay. I'm going with it's Harold. It's Stripes.
That's right. There's John Larroquette, and it is Stripes. Excellent.
I was due for one. I was due.
It seemed like you got it right from just Ace Ventura. As soon as Sean Young popped up, you got it immediately. Well done.
Thank you. Yes, well, the resemblance between her and that football guy is so uncanny.
They didn't have AI technology back then. Okay, so right. Right, that's him and that's me imitating your dad. I thought
that was just two different clips of Harold. I thought maybe he was workshopping the bit on SCTV before he brought it.
I have worshipped your dad since 1983 from SCTV. So I was obsessed.
Nice.
I just knew he was a genius, and yeah, there I am trying to. I'm trying to emulate him.
That's good.
Thank you. All right, where is this going?
Oh,
where is this going?
This makes me nostalgic for my childhood.
That's right. So, what could this have to do with your father? One of them
is my father the hooker?
No.
I like this game of like, are you my father? Oh, okay. It's not. Is it Bedazzled?
You got it right. Yes, exactly.
I love Brendan Fraser.
Doing a disguised picture of Brendan Fraser, and so you're looking more at Pauly Shore. I'm disguising it, but yes, Bedazzled it is. And well done. You said it before, so tough way to get there, but right, that was Elizabeth Hurley was the point of the Hugh Grant, whatever that woman's name was, prostitute.
Okay, she was dating him at the time.
Right, but not during this movie. That was during 9 months.
No, yeah.
But she was dating Hugh Grant during this time, yeah.
So funny.
So your dad this was a remake from the 60s.
Was of the Dudley Moore movie.
That's right, Dudley Moore, Peter Cook.
And Dudley Moore plays like a gay nun at one point in the movie.
You can still do that. But this is them, later, clearly, like around now, and she said he was like the best. Brendan Fraser was the best, like, co-star she ever had.
Aww. Nice he seems really sweet.
Yeah, clearly. Oh no, Batman again.
Burt Ward, get out of here. No one wants you, Burt.
I don't even remember which this one is myself. Why is it Oh, I know why it's Batman. It's Batman again. And then it's this guy.
Oh.
From Ghostbusters in this picture.
Yeah.
Walter.
So you know what it is already.
Ghostbusters?
No. Why would Nicolas Cage be involved? He's not. It's the person who's behind the camera in this one that directed the movie that we are discussing, that your other dad.
Okay, so it's a Neil.
That's right.
It's a Neil job.
Yes.
Oh, God damn it.
You said it already. Batman, this guy, and the director of Valley Girl combined to make Real Genius.
Real Genius.
Yes, Batman 3, but nevertheless, Batman. I have to throw you off, otherwise it would be too easy.
Was that, wait, Schumacher worked on this?
No, Martha Coolidge.
Oh, Martha Coolidge. You said Batman 3, wasn't that?
Yeah, Val Kilmer was Batman in Batman 3.
Oh, he was Batman in Batman.
Come on, Molly. What is this?
I got so hung up on the camp elements that I totally forgot about Val Kilmer.
I only saw this movie a year ago. I enjoyed it very much, but it was weird because it said meet Chris Knight. And I'm like, oh my God, Chris from the Brady Bunch is going to be in this, but he was not. So it really bothered me.
People they love Real Genius. I know a lot of guys who have sort of modeled their personality after this guy. They haven't quite tackled the genius part, but they like the rest of it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Enjoyed it very much. All right, where is this going? Who is in this picture?
This is the cast of Cheers.
The cast of Uncheers. Although there's Epstein from
Jeffrey Epstein,
but he's not the one you're looking at. You're actually looking at this guy up here.
I was looking at Cagney and/or Lacey.
That's right. You're looking at the guy above with the mustache and the glasses, the police officer.
Is this Police Academy related? No.
We're looking at. Why are we looking at Tom Hanks' Mazes and Monsters? It was just a TV movie. Why would we be looking at that? What is happening?
You got a guy who looks like Gene Shalit, an airbrushed photo of Tom Hanks.
And what could possibly the David Naughton song "Making It" have to do with anything?
I feel like I'm trying to put together messages from a serial killer, trying to be like, how do all these?
Who's this guy? Who's this guy?
I don't know.
You don't know? Well, that's because he's older here.
He's older here.
It's Meatballs.
I've never seen Meatballs.
What?
I've seen the "It Just Doesn't Matter" monologue.
Meatballs is awesome.
I've never.
We're
Meatballs.
talking about that guy played Morty, the guy with
Okay.
the glasses, he's the counselor, the head counselor. Chris Makepeace over here on the right is in this movie with Tom Hanks. It's the only reason I saw it, because I didn't even know who Tom Hanks was back then. And this song is in it. Making it this time around, I'm faking it. Nothing.
That's funny.
And then that's Chris
And
Makepeace
the movie's
growing
called Meatballs because you're making meatballs.
It's great. Okay, what is this? What is this? This is
Ugh.
from the show Wednesday from
Okay.
Netflix.
Yes.
Who's this guy with Judy Garland? How could this fit in to a movie your dad had something to do with? What are the pieces that fit together? What?
Knows. Is that Sid Caesar?
Yes. Who's the person next to him?
Oh God.
That's the key.
The person next to him in this photo.
Oh, what about this one? Now I need a medium-sized chuckle, right? Look, it came back around.
Oh, Tim Robbins. No, not
No,
Tim
do you know who that is on the screen in that scene?
I don't. I
It
can't.
was hard to capture. That is, and this will give it away. Mike, do you know?
No.
Aunt Judy got Imogene Coco correct. That is Beverly D'Angelo.
Okay, it's Vacation.
That's right. Yeah, if we go back.
She was in that for just like 2 seconds. Or
No,
it's like,
she was in it a lot.
in Annie Hall.
Oh, yeah. So this is Anthony Michael Hall,
Mm-hmm.
which I didn't think you'd know because, I got him looking stupid.
I mean, yeah.
That's like Eddie Bracken. He played Roy Disney or Roy Wally World or whatever, from Wally World.
Right.
And Imogene Coco played their Aunt Edna. And Beverly D'Angelo has this one tiny, small part in Annie Hall on Tony Roberts' show in California.
You know what's funny? I've never because Mom hated Chevy so much. I've seen European Vacation, but I've never seen Vacation.
Well, you had to see European Vacation as your mother directed that one.
Right. Yeah. So I gotta, support the ma. Yeah. And I love Harold, and I think he's a genius. But it's like, I'm not picking the bones.
I'm sorry. Are you hating this game? Is it bothering you?
No, I'm not hating this game. I'm losing terribly, but I'm not.
That's all right. Here's the last one. Oh, that's big. That's him, your dad on the set of Vacation. Here's the last one. Who's
Mom?
that? Oh, that's your mom?
That's my mom. That's her old nose.
That's right.
That's my mom. Is the waitress. Look at that face. She's just, who the fuck do you think you are? I'm pouring this coffee. That's mom.
Right. She looks cute as a button. She's here with Michelle Pfeiffer and Jeff Goldblum in the John Landis movie, Into the Night, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Gilbert,
everybody's
favorite. What movie could this possibly be where the two of them come together?
Mom and Gilbert? Or Michelle Pfeiffer and Gilbert?
No. This is the giveaway, but right. I tried to make them not look like you would know them. That's the key.
I don't know.
This will give it away. That is Bruce Willis.
Oh, okay.
So we're talking where your mom and dad came together for Look Who's Talking 2, as they both wrote it together, right?
Yeah.
And then she directed it.
She directed it. Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
No, you want to see something funny? What you need to do next. Look Who's Talking 4. It takes place on a golf course.
That's
Huh?
yeah. They
That's it.
Now that they have the AI, I see no reason why babies can't play golf.
Exactly.
This is what that shit was made for.
Well, that was the game. I hope you enjoyed it. I did
enjoy it. I'll have to study more next time.
Yeah, you should have known that coming in.
I should have.
Doing that bit again. No, I hope you liked it. I hope you guys liked it at home. I'm just trying to come up with trivia for our guests all the time, and maybe sometimes not as good as others. I thought that was a fun game.
That was a fun game.
It certainly if it bothered you in any way, I would feel horrible. But I really felt it wouldn't be an issue.
It didn't bother me. Just me showing my ignorance of like, I don't know that person.
Well, that's not ignorance. All those movies were made before you were just a little person.
So, I was like, I get no residuals from that family estate. I don't need to know this crap.
Thank you. Marcy said it was amazing. That makes me feel good. I thought it was good, but I wasn't positive, and everybody was polite and not screaming out their answers so Molly could fail miserably and clearly knows nothing about either father, which is really crazy.
Dads are overrated, frankly. No, but that was a fun game, and I did enjoy it, and I shall just have to beef up on my character actors and
if you want to be
with the red thread of actors and movies, and
I know, and that's why it's fun. Like I could play this game with Gilbert 100 times. I mean, he was a character actor guy. I mean, he knows all the character actors.
Mm-hmm.
He was incredible. That's why I like him and Frank Santapadre. That guy, oh my God. Frank, right?
No.
He was Gilbert's co-host.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you never met him?
No, I've never met him.
He would like to meet you. He's terrific. And he's hosting a new podcast now. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. It's brand new without Gilbert, but still the same topics. All this guy. Smigel was on last week, and it was really funny to talk about TV Funhouse. Of course, my name came up several times.
Were you on TV Funhouse?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Who were you on TV Funhouse?
Oh, I played different characters. I played the first time. I think I played a lamb who was hooked on Molly.
This was the series, right?
And had to be Santa at Macy's. And the one time I was the second chimp in outer space.
Oh my God.
And one time I was a calf who had his own redecorating show.
You were the veal?
Yeah.
You're the veal?
Yeah.
I watched TV Funhouse on YouTube all the time. I was watching it with Harper and Rosie and Jason's like, you shouldn't be like showing them.
Yeah, no, they shouldn't see that. Right.
But then they love the when they did the Joe Camel Pokemon thing where it's like you can't advertise to kids anymore, but Joe Camel has his own cartoon now, and they love Joe Camel and they always want to watch that bit, even though it's full of like dicks and boobs and
I know. But that was my kind of humor. Smigel and Dino's Demetopoulos, they're what they're stuff I wouldn't do, but I love that they do it. And I love doing anything, as with puppets. So I was all in. It was puppets and real animals. That was the whole plan, and they did it just right. Because I remember when I was working the puppet from underneath the chimp, at least there was a pig sitting right next to me, and a real pig, and
mixing the real animals is always funny.
Well, that's why it was funny that there was a dog who was just part of the group. It was 4 puppets and a dog, and they had the band together, but the dog was real, And then there was, the rest of them were puppets, the cat and Chicky, and
that was a great show. I'm gonna be bragging. I can't believe you were the veal. That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, Molly, I'm so glad you came this time because it's great having you multiple times all the time. We don't do the show every week now because it takes me a long time to put that stuff together. So thank you for coming. Why, Mike, why am I fuzzy, but she's so perfectly clear?
Your internet.
My internet's always perfect.
Or your camera is focusing on your microphone and not you.
Huh. But it wasn't all the time, right? Wasn't it later, like in the show?
It seems like it's a more current thing. You were small for such a long time.
Maybe I didn't notice. I'll fix it next week. You'll see. Anyway, Molly, thank you so much. We're going to be back October 14th. That's in 2 weeks. And, of course, we'll see how our Mr. Pick did, which I'm sure will be delightful because Molly never loses. You are 1-0 with us. So, or maybe 2-0. I think she was on twice last year. I mean, during football season. And thank you, Aunt Judy. And so great to see everybody again. And Molly, have a wonderful Yom Kippur, which is the worst. You can't really tell everybody have a happy Yom Kippur. It's the worst.
A joyous Yom Kippur.
And thank you. And Mike, I'll see you in 2 weeks. Thank you for your help today and your incredible producing abilities. And we'll see everybody in 2 weeks. Good night.
Thank you.